I'm here with Yariwe, who is a young pastor here in Mali, West Africa. And Yariwe, you had your first experience with the garden project from Freedom to Lead. So just tell us a few of your thoughts.
Okay, yes, of course I have received my first experiences with Freedom to Lead when Jose Oliveira and France Lise came to Mali to give their teaching about the leadership, and I have received the benefit of it, and I have analyzed that the leaders need those kind of teaching and training that can help the church and help to the leaders to lead the church better.
You mentioned to me that your impact of the stories and the symbols especially. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yes, I appreciate a lot when there were images and symbols that can help the leaders in the church to even give some thoughts that can help those that have not been at school to understand the lesson, because if you look at the image, it has its own lesson and talking behind it as far the explication is concerned.
And people remember that lesson well?
Yes, of course. They will always remind about that image and that lesson. As anytime they will look at the image and think about it, they will always receive the lesson behind it.
Thank you. You also mentioned people haven't been to school. Are there some of the pastors who have not been to school?
Yeah. Yes, there's some leaders and some pastors. They don't have by force the big level of education, and we need to bring our support and help to help those that have not been to school through this kind of training, to help them and to equip them to do their ministry.
Is there one story in particular that you remember from the training?
Yes, I remember about one story about the field of rice, and I have analyzed that leaders need to take the church or the person that they are leading as a field of rice, because sometimes we need to take care and to understand the circumstances in which people are living and to help them to grow and try to get them in their mind and to analyze and discuss with them and get also their mind so that we can help them more to grow. But when we apply the force and we apply our own knowledge and own directions, sometimes it will not help us. And the leader have to understand that when he take the church or the people that he is leading as a field of rice, we take care of the members, we will encourage them, and that leadership will impact the people.
Thank you. You mentioned the field of rice. What's another way that leaders sometimes look at their people?
Sometimes we look at some leaders as the machine that brings water, like a pump. And there we analyze, they have the pressure, they have some force that they are making and applying, and all the time they are making pressure over the people, and they think it's only their ideas that are good and others don't have a good idea, and by obligation they will force people to do what only they think.
You think this will be memorable for people who take the training? Do you think they'll remember it?
Yes, they will remind about it because there's an image that is supporting the idea, and I think that people will always remind about this.
Thank you. You've been part of creating songs this week. Do you think the songs will help the leaders remember what they have learned in the teaching?
Yes, I think that these songs will help the leaders to remember, because there are some expression that we are using in the songs and simple phrases that can help them to understand about the leadership, and they can apply it in their leadership life.
And do you like the songs that were created here?
I like it very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And for all of your creative energy.
Thank you.
To make this happen.
I'm happy.
God bless you.
Thank you.